Hi everyone, this is Chaz, signing in yet again for another Seminary Journeys Chapter 2, The Road to CTS, Part 3. In the last installment of Seminary Journeys, I talked about how my application packet to CTS, Chicago Theological Seminary, was almost complete. Well, I would like to announce that I am now complete. I spoke to Howard Nelson, the Assistant Director of Admissions for Chicago Theological Seminary, and my fourth and final reference form has come in. So what's next? Well, next is scheduling and attending my faculty interview. So he was talking about sometime late January, early February, he's going to be scheduling the interviews. He says that he has to try and coordinate with the faculty members because right now they're in what's called J term. The seminary has a fall semester, it's got a spring semester, and then during the month of January, there is an actual class or a term that's just in the month of January where you take like an intensive class or you do some overseas travel. Or you don't do anything, I suppose. I suppose not taking a J-term class is a possibility also. But he said that the faculty usually aren't on campus during J-term unless they're teaching, which, I guess makes sense. He's going to be contacting me later this month or early next to schedule the interview. I did tell him that I am planning on, or I would like to do the interview in person rather than on the phone. I think it shows a certain level of commitment to the process and would show that I'm really wanting to attend the school. If I make the 6-hour drive up or ride up to Chicago and find it, stay with a friend and make a point of attending the interview in person. So that's what I would like to do, is do the interview in person. I don't know who I'm going to be interviewing with. Hopefully it's someone who, they look at my essay and they see what my vocational hopes and aspirations are, and they have me interview with someone who would fall into that category. For instance, I really want to focus on homiletics and preaching. In fact, my ultimate goal, as I said in my paper, is to get a doctorate in preaching and homiletics and teach at the seminary level homiletics and preaching and worship design. So that is what I'm working on. I will let you know when my interview is going to be, how the interview goes, and cross my fingers if I get in, and how the rest of it goes. It is my hope that once my seminary journeys are over, I can go to life at seminary. And then actually do regular updates of how things are going in my studies and in life at seminary. So I'm hoping I get into Chicago Theological Seminary, and I will hopefully find out sooner rather than later, if I get in. But I have to do the interview, and I have to. That will entail hopefully a trip to Chicago. I do have a friend who has offered to put me up for my interview, but he is planning on doing some traveling abroad in February, and if he's not available, then I'll need to find someplace else to stay. But as I said, I told Howard Nelson that I would really like, since I want to do the interview in person, that a Monday interview would be best. That way I could go up, on a Friday, enjoy a weekend in Chicago, and then do my interview on Monday, and then maybe come back on Monday or come back on Tuesday. I don't know. But that's what's going on. I just wanted to fill you all in with Seminary Journeys, Chapter 2, The Road to CTS, Part 3. So thank you for listening. Hopefully you all had a good New Year's and are looking forward to a blessed 2012. Thank you for listening, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye.